Here's your word for the day from Calvary in Lake Havasu. Visit us on the web at calvaryaz.com.
Hey Calvary, Jerod here with your next word for the day, and today we're going to be in Mark chapter 3, verses 13 through 19. And before I get started here, I just wanted to ask you a simple question. Have you ever tried to get a job, you applied for it, you got a call back, or they brought you in and sat you down, and the worst words that came from the other end were, sorry, but you don't have enough experience, or you're not qualified, right? I've heard that many times, and it's almost like this catch-22 because you're like, well, I'm applying for the job because I need the experience, I want the experience, but you gotta have, by the world standards, you gotta usually have the experience and be qualified beforehand. So, but not according to Jesus. So we're gonna jump in the scriptures here, and this passage is titled the 12 Apostles. So beginning in verse 13, and he went up on the mountain and called to him those whom he desired. And they came to him, and he appointed 12, whom he also named apostles, so that they might be with him, and they might send them out to preach, and have authority to cast out demons. He appointed the 12, Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, the brother of James, to whom he gave the name Boanerges, that is sons of thunder, okay? Andrew and Philip and Bartholomew and Matthew and Thomas and James, the son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus and Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Hopefully you were able to keep up with all that. But Jesus called 12 ordinary people, and usually when a passage begins with, and he went up onto the mountain, usually Jesus is withdrawing from crowds and he's going to spend personal alone time with God. But this time he had other business at hand. He called 12 ordinary men, and these 12 ordinary people were from all walks of life. Some were fishermen, some were, one was a tax collector, the other one was a political radical. You would think, if we're going by the world standards, you'd think Jesus would go out into the towns, scour the towns for the best, most qualified scribe or the religious leaders of the day. But no, he chose ordinary people because God likes to call, then qualify once you answer the call. And I think that's a testament to how awesome God is. God loves to use messed up people, people that by the world standards are not qualified. Let's take Paul, for instance. He went after Christians, persecuted them, imprisoned them, that led to some of their deaths. Moses murdered a guy. David murdered his best friend. You know, God loves to use messed up people. And I think it's because at the end of the day, when they succeed, God gets the glory. So let me encourage you here today, if you're feeling called by God, but you're feeling less qualified, step into that calling, because God will equip you and give you the provision that you need to carry out the plan that he has for your life and for his glory. God bless you. Have a great day.